All right, this is Iron Bill. I'm back with another video, and tonight I've got a couple things to show you. First, I sometimes give the impression that I'm only showing you the good stuff, and I don't mean to do that. I certainly have bad games too, and I wanted to lead off with one of those classic, carefully curated pub stomps that Bungie puts together for us, and they make this look so easy. I want you to watch this match, and I don't have to say a whole lot about it. It'll become very obvious here in just a moment. I'm running, again, the Ikelos submachine gun. I'm running my forward path, and I think I had the Seraph saw. Now, I probably shouldn't be in the submachine gun there, but I pick up a kill. And then all of a sudden, they're just coming from every direction. Now, my entire team just got wiped. Entire team inside of the first minute. And you just know that's not going to go well because now they've triple capped us. And there's really not much we can do about it. So there they are. I picked up another kill, maybe two, and there is nowhere for me to go. This was one of the most mobile, all over us teams I've played, and very clearly several levels above us. And we had no business being matched in such a lopsided way. But unfortunately, this is all too common under the Bungie system. They were just running around, just full speed, and we were strung out, frazzled, could not get cohesive. I could not work towards teammates because by the time I got there, they were already dead. And this is just high-level play on their part. Now I'm getting kills, and you notice I'm the top of the lobby, but we only have 7 points. I probably have most of those points. I guess it's a good news, bad news deal. I'm top of the lobby, up top of my side. Now, that was dumb there. I should have backed out. But by that point in time, it didn't really matter a whole bunch. We were about to get mercied, and there wasn't anything that was going to stop it. It's just a shame that this happens so often, and this does happen so often. I mean, it is almost 70-8. And in my 1v1s, I'd be fine, but I'm not getting a 1v1. I'm getting a 1v4. I'm getting a 1v3. And that's just how the match went. And I thought, forget it. I didn't try to avoid this last kill. Whatever, pad that KD. This was totally not fun. I think I wound up with 6 kills out of the number that we had there, which I think we finished at 8. I had 6 of the 8 kills in that match. You tell me what my team had or how they had any business being in that lobby. And it's just, it defies logic. So it's too bad. But it did come to that. So now what I'd like to do is I would like to pick this up on the next match. And this one went a little bit better, obviously. This is Convergence. Same loadout. In fact, this was the very next match, I believe. Or it was somewhere in the series. I played so many matches tonight. I think I must have played 10, 12 matches tonight. And that's a long time for me, given I'm basically going back to work. And yes, I am going back to work officially tomorrow. So the volume of uploads that I'm going to do may sag a little bit at first as I get used to the new workload. All right, so I figure I'm going for B, because this is how you find out real quick what kind of team you're up against. And if I'd aimed a little bit better, I would have killed that guy outright, but I didn't. And it looks pretty bad at this point. Red all over the radar. I want to scoot up here. Now I'm on Arcstrider, which I stayed with that because I was trying to work with arc kills on that Redrix quest. And so I just had it left on, and I felt like it was a more aggressive super and might get more kills that way. A little bit more meta. And there's no reason now at this point for me to run the Void necessarily unless I want to run Invisibility. Now, this was a bit of a bad play on my part. He shouldn't have been able to kill us both like that. If I'd had a shotgun, I would have killed him, or if I'd backed off, I would have killed him. But I stood there and let him melee me, which was kind of dumb. So that one's on me. Now I see the heavy over there and decide we've got to go contest it. We don't want to let things get out of control here. And I see this guy right here jump up for it, but we've got a teammate up there. I'm going to put a grenade in there, and that's going to hold him off for just a second. Wither Horde backs me up, and my gun just didn't fire. I do not know what happened there, but I could not get a single round off. I don't know. My keypad sometimes does funny things. Sometimes keys stick. And you notice I tested it there to see if I could actually get a shot off, but nothing fired. And, you know, the forward path, you're going to see the fire if it fires. There's no question about that. So I'm wondering if I've already worn this thing out, worn some keys out. I haven't had it very long. I've only had it for maybe 2 months, something like that. And I got it because I kept wearing out joysticks. But, yeah. So here we go. I'm going to try again for this. I'm going to back up. I see that there are 3 or 4 of them over here. That's okay. I'm going to come around this way because we got a teammate on it. Put some heat on this guy. Jump over the top. I'm not getting kills there, but I'm putting pressure on it and I'm getting the zone. Good enough for now. All right, so main thing is I'm not going to just sit and be a target. Okay, there's my next guy. And we're now in their spawn, and I see it. Too late, of course, but yeah, the hard light takes me out. Got overly aggressive there. Got in a little bit deep. By the way, I matched a few times with that Telesto guy, and he was annoying, but nothing we couldn't handle. Okay, I'm going to let them handle C, and I'm going to go for B, or at least to put pressure on it. Get a grenade on it, and then we scared him off, ultimately. All right, he's around here. I know he's under that ledge, and I'm just trying to bait him out. And there he is. No, that's not him. He's on top. There he is. That's right. And I lost him at first, but it was no problem. We eventually got it. So we step in here, and I see 4 of us on here, and I see heavy coming up, and I'm not going to just let that guy have heavy. So I get him, go heavy, or go, I'm sorry, super, and you know, because I have the Dragon Shadow on, I can't press it too long. I can go 3 or 4 kills, and I got to get out because the super's always over before I know it. I'm not going to make that heavy in time, which is okay. My team got it. That was exactly what we wanted. I'm going to push it C, even though it's going to kill me, because as fast as that went up, there are 3 or 4 of them there, but I've got to hold him up. And guess what? I pull a kill out of that. 1v3. I do get one of them. The other guy hit me with a super, so what are you going to do? But I did weaken him enough that my teammates were able to pull him down before we got the rest of them. So I'm happy with that play. I sometimes talk about deaths, worthwhile deaths, and that was one of them. You know, when I knew that there was no way in the world I could come out of that alive, but I was serving a particular role. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, as they say. Okay, so I know they're going to come around over here, whip around, take him down with a submachine gun, and I got Hammer of Soul by somebody. I don't know if it was the guy on the zone or not, because I don't see anyone else going down. So somebody got the guy with a Hammer of Soul. Either that or he hit me with his last hammer. All right, we're 27 points up. Things are sailing along pretty well. We are losing B, though. And you just have to contest everything. Wither Horde is annoying. I'm not going to lie. All right, so I realize that that grenade that he pushed out there is going to be trouble if I'm not careful. I'm going to bust this shield, which is, of course, going to let their fire come through. I notice they're behind us, and it's a super, so I'm going to get out of there. Toss a grenade. I'm just in a bad spot. I mean, they have me from 3 directions. And what happened there was, I think, our team flipped the zone. And I have a bad habit of getting caught deep in a zone when it flips. I'm not going to go down that easily, fella. All right. Oftentimes I will, but I didn't that time. Okay, I see that guy making for the side. I want to catch him over here, submachine gun. He jumped. And with his feet in the air like that, my submachine gun's going to be stronger probably than anything he's going to have. We need B, and we need heavy. We got guys up on heavy. We got a bubble. I see that. So I know he's safe. And I try to get up for the heavy, but it's too late. I need those orbs because I can get another super. That's my thought. And I've got it. And I don't want to go into that smoke. That'll suppress me. I got to get out of that. This guy's just too far back, I think. I think I wind up dying to him. Yeah, he jumped over me. It was a good job on his part. But we're 30 points up now. And if I didn't accomplish anything else there, I got a couple of kills, and I kind of pinned him back in that zone, at least temporarily. I don't know why I flinched right there. That's going to hold him off. We got people coming all around here. I want to get out of there. I'm used to dodging and having invisibility and making them lose track of me for just a second. So not having that is a little unusual. And once again, I stayed a fire on the super that I know is going to kill me. And if I ran, he was going to get me anyway. I mean, you just have to know that. Once they're that close, he can teleport right into you. There's no way you're getting away, so you may as well put whatever damage in you can until you can't. Now watch this death. This is a little weird. Was that one shot? I mean, that I looked at that and I thought, no, that's a little specious. And it's getting to the point where there are a lot of things that happen even in quick play and Iron Banner now that just aren't right. And that was definitely one of them. That was a single burst from a forward path, and I was full health. That should not have killed me. Just shouldn't have. All right, so I stepped into a grenade, but my teammate took that guy out. We're in good shape. I can fire down the line here. Even if they try to come out with a sniper, they're not going to be able to pop me before I flinch him. And then this super comes and gets me, and there's not a darn thing you can do about that. He came over the lip there. It is what it is, as people sometimes say. So far, I'm being effective. And here's the other thing I want to point out: we're not blowing this team out. I mean, we are. It's a competitive match. Oh, I'm shooting my own teammate. And I decide, okay, time to follow the super, but I don't know whose grenade that is, so I don't walk over it. Pushing up. There's another super. We need to follow it. Get this guy first. Golden gun polished him off before he shoulder charged me. Thank you for that. Okay, so I need that orb. And I actually need that one over there as well, but I don't know that I go for it. I think I stay on the zone because we're so close to the win. I'm not going to have my super again anyway, I don't think. I did it. I did get it. Gonna wrap around. The last thing in the world I want to do is just feed kills here at the end. They won't win if I don't get too stupid. So I'm going to just hold here and wait. I figure they have to make the move. We could wait, and they can't do anything about it. Yeah. But then again, I get taken out by Sacred Providence. Nothing wrong with that. I exposed myself. I was weak. He caught me as I was trying to round the corner. I got what I deserved. I should have stuck with what my original thought was and just hang back. So how'd we do? Actually, a lot better than the first match I showed you, that's for sure. My movement is improving. I'm making better choices for the most part. Things are looking up. I've got a better weapon set. It's something that I think I can dig my teeth into, or sink my teeth into. And yeah, I getting better results. Of course, the more you play, the better you're going to get. But once again, that's not a humble brag deal because I'm still not good. You can see how bad I could be, like in the previous match. Of course, I don't know what anyone could have done in that situation. We were just swarmed, and the rest of my team got 2 kills in that match too. That's the other 5 people all combined. And I hate to say this, but I'm just going to quit out of matches like that in the future. There's no reason to hang and stuff like that. I mean, it was over in 2 minutes. I guess I could hang and get a completion. I need completions, but oh my gosh, I don't. One of the things I think about if I stick around in that is, first of all, I'm just padding somebody's KD, which, I'm against the situation that allows people to farm weaker players like that for that sole purpose. Two, I don't want Bungie to think that's okay. When they start seeing people quit out of matches, then they'll look at the system again and they might say, well, we don't want SBMM, we don't want CBMM, but maybe we could have something in between, maybe a mix. And I think a compromise is in order here, because that kind of stuff should never happen. And it just leaves a sore spot. Most of my matches tonight weren't too bad. I had enough of these decent matches like this, and I was on the losing side of them. I lost some in the 80, 90 range against 125, and I'm totally fine with that. That's a good matchup. At least you're in it. But I am not into these 87 to 8 matches like that one was. I'm sorry. I don't care which side of it I'm on. I don't want to be part of that. So I'm going to quit out of them going forward. I hate to say it, but I will. So anyway, decent night. I did get all of my Iron Banner bounties done on this character. I won't go through all of them on my second 2 characters, mainly because I need to play this character this week and get my Valor reset. Although it won't matter. Actually, it won't matter, because you have to reset your Valor 5 times, and I know I've done it 3 or 4 times already. But that's account based, so it won't matter which character I do that on, I don't think. So anyway, but what I do have to do is I have to get 25, I think it's 25 control matches, 25 rumble matches, 25 elimination matches. The control and elimination will take forever. Rumble won't take any time at all, and those are usually pretty fast. So I guess I should be thankful for blowouts, because at least they end quickly, right? I guess. All right, so thank you so much for watching. This is Iron Bill, and I am signing out.